Now we'll look at some other areas under the student. So when you go to your students and you click on one particular student, we've already talked about their assignments a little bit, creating their assignments, but we also need to look at what we do with those assignments once they're created. So when an assignment is complete, you just tap the check mark beside it right there, and it will move to the completed tab. So you can always see everything your student previously did. If you want to send it then back to the active tab, say you did it by mistake or you just changed your mind, then hit on reassign over here. It will confirm that because obviously you're adding something back in that you've completed. You can also edit any assignment that's here, edit the notes, etc., as you go through your lessons. And you can delete an assignment. That's basically saying they didn't finish it, but you're just removing it entirely. So if I delete this assignment, it's not under the completed tab because they didn't complete it, I just gave up on it. So most of the time you're going to do the check mark to say they did it, I hope. But sometimes you may want to just remove something and not have it in their completed tab because they didn't complete it and you want to remember that they could do it again in the future. Under the practice tab, you can see the data about how they're practicing, this individual student. Under the messages, obviously you've got your messages with them. And under the profile, you can see their username if you need to remind them what it is. You can change their profile picture by clicking on the camera icon. You can add any teacher notes, so something that's just for you that they're not going to see, you can add that there. And you can also change their password because we know sometimes students lose their password and we don't want them to be stuck and not able to get in. So because we don't require students to have an email associated with their account, it means that if they're stuck, you can change the password for them. If you had put in that email, they can click forgot password and they can get it in an email. So it's up to you which way you want to handle that. Now, the messages are also under the messages tab where you can see all your students' messages. That's just another way to look at them. It's the same information as you have under your students, just another handy way to look at the information.